Hey everyone, skull902 here, and well, this is the end of the story content for Sonic Frontiers. 1 year ago today, I did my very first stream on this computer after getting it brand new and all that, um, and I streamed some Sonic Forces. It was mostly Sonic Generations, but I did start my playthrough of Sonic Frontiers, uh, you know, uh, on this day 1 year ago. So. Um, I've been going through update 3 very slowly, once per month, and it's been hard. It hasn't been the greatest, uh, but you know, I gotta do it. I gotta finish the story content. So that's what this here stream is. It's the year after I started my initial playthrough. I'm finishing all the story content here today on stream. Update 3 is going to be finished no matter what. I'm going till I beat it. And hopefully those words don't haunt me. Uh, so yeah, that's just the basic gist of this stream, and I don't really have any other introductory things to say, so I guess I'll just get into the game. Why don't I? So uh, let's just go do that. Hi, Trip. What the fuck is a blue devil? I don't know, man. So last time, I had to end this stream prematurely. I meant to do Knuckles and Tails as second sections here, but did not get around to doing so. Trip, if you want to join me. You're more than welcome to. Good stuff, good stuff. Looks like I already got that. Oh, goodness. This was probably a bad idea. Yeah. Alright. I don't remember at all what Knuckles has to do in his second section here, so this is going to be a relearning experience. It's kind of coming back to me. I'm sure I'll find out upon reaching this here waypoint. Oh shit, can I cheese it? Oh, it's gonna be tight. Hey! Beautiful.
I'll look after the cocoa. You just focus on helping Tails. Look for more of the corrupted constructs. Hurry!
right, this is one of these thingies. Do I have that in? I get 9 skill points. Drill spin boost. Break parry. I definitely have Psy loop. Psy knuckle. Okay, so I do have that. And I am well underneath the threshold to get an like any of these other skills. Ooh, nifty. Oh, hello. Thank you very much. It's a good thing I'm finding ones for tails. This is a tails area. I think I'm gonna have to go to these, the peak of this mountain here. It's sounding familiar. I definitely don't want to fight that guy. No, no, I don't want to fight you. Goodbye. Hi, Wa. Welcome. It's going alright. Just woke up about an hour ago, I want to say. Maybe a little more. Oh, man. Okay, oh shit, you know what, I don't... did I not need to do that this whole time? Looks like I didn't. I'm stupid. That whole part I didn't need to do. Fuck. Well, I know what's being cut down. This stream. Hi, Yancy. Welcome. You caught me being a complete and utter failure at this game. Okay, just get to this ring. That's all I need to do. Okay. It happens. And then Knuckles went crazy.
Oh no you don't. Sonic handled 4 islands in this mess. I'm not going down to just one. You hear that? This isn't over until I win.
I don't know, Knuckles. You seem to be flat on your back. Oh, now you got it. Good job, you picked yourself up. Knuckles will be playable later. Feel free to progress through the game and return to Knuckles later to complete any unfinished tasks. I wonder if that actually is a thing after I beat all this. If I can come back here and choose what character to play. I like Knuckles in this game. He's mostly fine. The gliding fucking blows, though. I was having a big problem with that one section that I apparently didn't even need to do, so... Yes? Okay, cool. Crabman says maybe he just needed a short nap. You know, that could be it. Short nap always, gets you, you know, springing back up into action after you nearly die. And then Knuckles did, what the rap said he don't do. Knuckles chuckles. Oh shit, you're right. Talking about the character?
I think that thing is trying to create more defense things. I'll keep hunting them down. You get us those emeralds.
Don't stop now, Tails. We're counting on you.
We've cleared the way for you, kid. Finish it.
Alright. The writing of Knuckles is great. Yeah, the writing, generally speaking, is pretty good. I don't see why it wouldn't. That would be terrible if they locked Tails, Knuckles, and Amy off after finishing the story. Yeah, it'd be kind of stupid. Especially after they're like, oh, yeah, you know, don't worry, you'll come back to those guys later, you know? I'd really like to test out, Amy's, one particular hammer ability. Okay, what do I need on Tails? Okay, so the Cyclone boost costs 30, and then debuff parry? I don't think I need that. Do I have the... I do have the Psy Blaster. Okay. Fire a ball of light that will detonate upon contact with an object. Use Y to set it off manually. This move can also be used in midair. Okay. So I need to find a bunch of these guys so that I can get the Cyclone, because I've been told that it makes everything a cakewalk. So I was very mistaken last time I played as Tails. I know there were a couple I saw along the way here. There's also a mod that lets you play the characters in the main game. I remember seeing that. I mean, it makes sense. I feel like that should have been a reward for beating this. Okay, 5 off. I think I saw one. Like more down here, but let's get to this thing here first. Nope, no, no, no. No, thank you. I don't like you, sir. That one's for Knuckles. Yeah, like a new game plus for those guys. Yeah, you know, it would have been nice to unlock them in the, you know, the main portion of the game. Right? Jesus Christ. Have them not appear all cybery, you know? Okay, but this is very clearly what I need to do. Oh, there it is. Give me the power! Alright. With max rings. Okay. I see. They need to fix poppin' in the next game. I feel like it got better when they did that performance update toward the end of last year, but in update 3 here, it's been fucking nuts. All right, so again, I hear that having the cyclone basically makes a joke of Tails' sections. So let's try that, shall we? Oh God, it is a bit unwieldy. Cool. Oh yeah, this breaks the game. Yeah, I was definitely feeling it. Glad to see the cyclone again. I am too. It was very nice of them to put that in there.
But it's still holding on to the emeralds.
Alright, let's get a good running start here. Oh, you know what? I should have done an infinite symbol first. Okay, let's do that so that I have max boost. Okay. Oh my God. That is so powerful.
Oh, so close. One more should do it.
And one more should do it. Let's just make sure I... Oh, camera? Okay. Okay. Alright, Chaos Emerald, I'm coming for you. Alright, looks like I'll have to do a little bit of circling. Oh, okay. Wow, I completely fucking cheesed this section. That's amazing, man. Flying around at the speed of sound.
Every
You know it.
time I interact with cyberspace, I'm getting more corrupted. This
I like how Knuckles' section took me 25 minutes, mainly because of that one part that I thought I had to do, but didn't really.
but I never
And then
realized
Tails'
it was
took
like
10.
this. If I'm
And I have it on
gonna
hard
beat
mode
Sonic,
right now.
then I need to keep at his pace. I won't let this stop me. You never stood a chance against Sonic. Now you're up against all four of us. You should have quit while you were behind.
Tell him, Tails. Alright. Our friends are counting on us.
We're almost done. Just leave this last part to me.
Ha! We'll be done before you are. Come on, hurry up!
Alright, Knuckles, jeez. Okay, what have I to do? We have like a waypoint anywhere? Well, that's nice. It's good to see Tails back in top form after the travesty that was his riding in Forces. Oh, for sure. Yeah. They did really good with Tails here. Ooh-wee. Okay. Nice to see that was for nothing. What we got up here? That's for Tails. It says gather the lookout, Coco. I'm not seeing a waypoint or a waypoint anywhere. I'll show one of these off now. I am right by it. Do you think Paramount will play his world in the final battle of Sonic Movie 4? I don't know. Maybe there's a map marker? Well, that's what I mean by waypoint. Usually there's something telling me where to go. You know what? I'll go do this later. Christ. Okay, and my map is very, very barren right now. So that's not helping. Oh god. Nope. Bye-bye. I was stuck inside the tree. Okay. Here, maybe Sage will have something for me. Oh. Well, there's that. How about you? Okay. Brings the whole meaning to Sonic living in Nuthole. Hey! Okay, so that's what that was. I didn't have enough yet.
Go, Tails, go! You can do it! I'll see this through. I have to.
This was easy. Almost too easy.
Well, don't say that, Knuckles. Oh, hey, another one of these. Bitch, let me fucking... There's no marker for finding Lookout Coco. You basically explore and get them from cyberspace or the holographic chest posts. I see, I see. And my deal was that I apparently didn't pick up enough as Tails, Knuckles, and Amy to unlock the final tower, but thankfully all I needed was one. Stage is all the way over there. And I am running further and further away from where I should be, but that's fine. I want to see what Sage has to say. Geez, this really looks like an Amy platforming section, so I'm just gonna... Need to deal with something. Be back soon. Okay, Crabman. See you when you get back. Well, I'll certainly have no shortage of cyberspace levels to try. I'll do that afterward, though. I just want to beat the story content. Perhaps if I follow this rail... and then do this? No? How the hell am I supposed to get over there? Sage, I want to talk. Probably missing something. That's how it always is. Oh. Okay, yeah, that's like... oh, well. Shit. Okay, so I needed to keep moving, essentially. Alright. Maybe something over here. No? Is there really no way I can get over there as Sonic? That's so strangy. I guess I'm not talking to Sage. Okay, here we are. Let me just do this real quick. Ah, there we go. Oh, geez. Okay. Scroll up in the chat. I don't see what you were saying. Sorry. Sometimes YouTube do that. Free to try asking again, of course. Okay, let's just get our bearings here. Well, here we are. Oh God. And that's like a pulley on the way down, so we have reached the Master King. There is a reason I have this set to easy mode, and that reason will become apparent very soon. Alright, mister. Give me your worst. Best of luck to you, Skull. Thank you. I have a strategy. We'll see if it works. Part of it is that I'm just gonna have to not lose any of my rings,
Wow, somebody's feeling high and
like
mighty.
between the boss fights.
Anyway, Sage says you're the one who's
So
gonna turn cyber corruption into new power.
we'll see.
All right?
Survivor Light. Nebol von Karga. Bonde Volkes Poskirvain. Levaik. Dido Wan. Ne Dinks Wandoti. Ne Obugel Garx Wans. Ne Trail Posen Shura. Ne Birken Brüder Kirch. Ne Bike Milken Tajur. Dido Wanti.
And now you're a rock in a chair.
Urius.
Yeah, and I'm short on time, so if you want me to save your legacy, you're gonna have to fast-track this new power process.
Daniels fantasy. I clash Zangeta. Do I mother of Paris? Zakure. Kodoshe. Nature. Ultimate.
Ooh. I need all the moral support I can get here, folks. So, for this, I'm level 1 at everything. I need to perfect parry in order to parry attacks, and I will not be able to collect extra rings. I'm stuck with 400 for the entirety of this. I have to beat 3 bosses in order to do this. Hi, Ren. Welcome to the chat. I'm doing all right. Just woke up not too long ago, and I'm playing this. So just dear God. All right. Here, let's All right, that's pretty good, actually. Oh, I'm hearing someone.
Easy to me.
Oh, hi, Shad.
Hi.
Oh, goodness.
I just want me to say hi for a little bit. So what are you doing?
I'm trying to beat this boss.
Hard mode or?
No. Oh God, no. The timing on that, oof.
Is it like the boss rush? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, essentially.
God. Oh God.
Try and quick side loop again during your first big attacking phase. You do more damage when they're trapped in a side loop. It's whatever the equivalent of the triangle button is during attacking. Oh God. Okay.
You can do it. I believe
Thank
in
you.
the princess.
Thank you, Shad. Okay.
I need to get back to this game again.
Oh yeah. I'd love to accompany you on your streams for that.
The rage. Nah, you don't want to be there when I start raging.
I think you need the moral support if you're gonna be Fuck.
Oh.
God damn it, are you fucking kidding me?
God, I don't even remember this boss fight that much. Oh shit.
God damn it.
Ha. You did good though.
Yeah. There's
You
a
don't have to
couple.
restart everything, right?
There's a couple moments there where I was like, I don't know. There was some stuff. I don't know if I'm just accidentally pressing a button, because I have auto combo off. But like Sonic will keep doing like his go back and shoot a bunch of fireballs at him attack when I'm trying to do the stomp. Shit. All right, here. Let's
Is that a new Coco?
yeah, that's the Master King Coco. He's the one giving you this trial.
Okay, I haven't seen him before.
Yeah. He's all like, my legacy needs to be preserved. You need to beat this guy, but you gotta
Oh.
prove yourself to me first. And Sonic's like, wow, Mr. High and Mighty.
Wait, is this one of the trials for Final Horizon?
Yeah,
Oh God.
yeah. So basically, you gotta do the bosses on level 1. You have to have perfect parry, which since you insist on hard mode, good fucking luck.
Oh God. Nah, I'm willing to go down to normal mode. I'm never going easy mode.
You got to be careful while boosting. If you're still lingering on the boost and you press equivalent of a square, you do that fireball move.
I'm scared.
Gotcha. I don't think I was, but I'll keep that in mind. Where are you? There are you. What? Motherfucker, come over here. Why is this dude so hard to fucking climb? Alright.
Oh, this music is so good.
It is.
I'm not gonna be able to shut up when it's my turn to listen to this.
Okay, just let him land. Cross slash is jump button while boosting, and you can technically do it in a combo, but it is very touchy, so only press the button once while boosting. That sounds like it might be a little too tricky for me. I'm already bad at combos.
Well, I feel you there.
Shit.
So that's where you need like a perfect parry, huh?
Yep. On easy mode, the window is actually very good.
Well, I know what I'm gonna practice before I do the trial.
Fuck. I'm trying to do the YB. Could you just let me do the moves that I'm actually inputting? You know? There we go. the Wyvern, just quick side loop as soon as you can, then spam stomp if you like. Gotcha. And that's on phase 1? Because he said don't do the quick side loop on phase 2 if I remember correctly, Zephyrin. I got your name in the title, right, Chad?
Oh, there. I didn't see you updated it. Yeah, I thought I was just gonna drop in for a little bit. I'm going to bed very soon. I am exhausted.
Oh shit, I didn't even recognize how late it was for you. Well,
Yeah,
I suppose
but also...
9 p.m. isn't like late, but if you need to go to work.
Yeah, I'm gonna have the morning shift, but it's been literally hell here. We just had a snowstorm, and I've been like working overtime for almost between 2 to 3 hours overtime every day now.
Gotcha.
So I'm just tired. I have no energy. Kick that ass.
Thank you. I'll try. This is, best rings I've had going into Wyvern, so I just need to try and not lose any of them on the way there.
Are the 3 bosses right? Were there 3 or 4? I don't remember.
It's 3 here for this trial.
Okay. I mean, you're doing pretty good now.
Thank you.
I believe in the princess.
Thank you. Okay, so Sonic keeps moving forward anyway, so I might as well just not hold on to the control stick. It's just weird to not do that.
Yeah, Shadow of Sephiron. I'm sorry if I mispronounced this. I'm also gonna play through the DLC. Right now I'm playing on hard mode, but I think I might have to go down to at least normal mode. I'm terrified.
Yeah, I'm not sure if the window for perfect parry changes on normal mode. I don't see why it wouldn't. But on hard mode, your perfect parry gives you 0.2 seconds to time your parry.
Lovely.
Yeah, just sounds super fun.
No. So good luck, Shadow. Oh, you know what? The thing is, I can't go down to easy mode. I'd rather not finish the game than go down to easy mode.
Well, shit.
Yeah, I'm scared. That's gonna take me a freaking 200 hours, maybe.
Alright. Even I did easy modes. Yeah. Knowing what I know about this fucking shit, you know.
Yeah, the freaking towers. The fucking towers. The first tower took me, what was it, 3 hours?
I don't even remember. There we
It
go.
was like 3 hours to climb.
Alright, you were very right about that quick side loop there. Alright.
I'm gonna be here, but I'm gonna go brush my teeth.
Okay. Oh, there we go. Okay, no more quick side loop. Thank you, Sephirin, for believing in me. And then don't do the cutscene move. Okay, he's gonna attack me twice. But I deflected one of those. There we go. Come the fuck on. I'm fucking parrying. First thing, I sent one of those goddamn missiles back at him. So, like, that should have already gone to the sequence. This is just a waste of time. What the fuck? Oh my god, I'm fucking parrying at the right time. Ah, this fucking sucks. There we go. Okay, do I have to do it again? Apparently I do. Come on. I'm fucking parrying. That was bullshit. I kept parrying at the right time like 8 fucking times and it wouldn't give me. I wish the bosses were checkpoints. Seriously. Especially if you pick easy mode, like, why not? You know? Number one hated. Oh no, yeah, this is, like, let me fucking stomp. Okay. Yes, Spidey, I am still on this part because the game wanted to fuck me over. Goodness. Unresponsive controls are frustrating. Yeah, they are. come on. Next time on Wyvern, try quick side loop and cross slash on the first phase. You don't have to. You don't have to do it in a combo. Just boost up to him and press jump. It'll shred his health in seconds. Hopefully, we'll give you more time. Yeah, Sonic's gave me that. Basically, you have to spam parry. I believe is how you avoid the laser attack. Alright, you motherfucker. You just let me, you know, parry when I'm supposed to this time. We'll all be in a better place. It's like, I wasn't even doing that great on Night. But if I just a little more time, I would have got it anyway. So if I can just make it through here with decent time. I'd say like 150 rings. Then we'll be alright. It's just a problem of letting that parry, you know, do its thing and all this shit. I don't know, man. I'm sure eventually I'll get it.
You will.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Shad. Think you can do it?
It was.
Go on.
No, you say first.
Crabman says, I think you could do it if you enter the fight against Knight with 135. Yeah, probably. Because I had 90 when I fought him last, so. And I was only a few hits away from getting him.
Alright, I think I'm gonna be heading to bed now. I'm so tired, but I wanted to jump in and say hi. She's almost here, so I wanted to jump in and say hi.
It's very nice of you to do, Shad, especially with the moral support.
Yeah, I try. Yeah, you go. I know you're gonna make it eventually. Maybe, who knows when, but you will.
Yeah, thank you.
I need to get into this game again, and I'm dreading it. I'm gonna go insane. And if it takes me 6 hours, I will do it. Probably not take me more. Fuck.
Well, you have a good night, because you deserve it, and good luck at work tomorrow too, especially with the absolute hell that is that
Fucking
snowstorm.
Snow. I love snow, but not driving in it. That's what
Yeah.
it's hell. Take care. See ya, Ultimate Spider-Man. See ya, Shadow. See ya, Crabman. Bye, Princess.
See you, Shed.
Bye.
Not sure quick side loop works before you ride the shield, admittedly. Oh, we'll see. Or, well, I guess... Because, again, I hit it, like, right when I was right by him, so I guess it doesn't. Christ. Let me fucking stomp. What? Okay. What the fuck? Why won't the parry fucking work? Alright, that time I should have. And the stomp won't work either? Does it not work unless I'm in Phantom Rush or what? God damn it. Maybe after stream you should do an input check on your controller, if only to roll that out. Is there an easy way I can do that in Steam? Well, I'm in terrible position to fight fucking Wyvern because I know Perry's not gonna cooperate with me. I think it's the game, to be honest. Like I'm doing a combo the way I'm supposed to do it, and for whatever reason it's just not giving it to me. The game's had a lot of problems with that sort of thing. Reasonably easy way to do it in Windows, though. Well, if you DM it to me, I'll have a look. Wonder if there's a mod that fixes this. A mod that fixes this would be one that has a checkpoint between all the bosses. Maybe refills your rings. Perhaps not to 400 each time, but like, you know. I mean, if you still use a mod to fix a basic, I'm gonna have to thing like that. Then yes, that's definitely a problem with the game itself, of course. But still, well, true, lol, OMG. But they really should have just thought some things through when they were making this. It's a pretty sour experience. Alright, so I'm gonna have to be fucking perfect here. I don't have the rings to dilly-dally any attempts. Although the game is kind of working against me here. Okay, so I don't have to be in Phantom Rush. It's just weird. Alright. So I'm at basically the same place I was the last time I beat Wyvern. We'll see how this goes. I'm not entirely thrilled. sorry to hear about your nosebleeds, Spidey. Think I'm in the triple digits? Zephyrin said, oh god, run. Happy Friday Eve, last day of November. Welcome in, KJ. I'm suffering. Okay, 110. That's the best I've gone in here with. Let me just catch a breather and check my Discord. Okay. I see. I see. Crap, man. Excuse me. Goodness. Just a sec, guys. Okay. Back in here. Yeah, this is the best time I've had going into night here. I'm just gonna have to worry about his shield, I think. 'Cause on that first phase last time, yeah, that's exactly what I'm gonna have to do here on the first phase. There we go. Oh boy. Okay. I'm in alright position. Now it just becomes a matter of predicting what he's gonna do. Fucking shit. Yes. Oh, Master King Coco, you son of a bitch. Oh, God. Thanks, Felicia.
I can feel it. Oh, I can't wait to let loose.
Thanks, Wa.
Huh. I'm not used to holding back.
Thank you, Spidey. I'm sorry for all my bitching and complaining. I'm sure, you know, I'm sure a lot of it was me.
Oh, yeah?
'Cause, sometimes it felt like the controls just weren't responsive, but I probably shouldn't have been as complainy about it. Okay. And I am full on rings. Okay, I can go to this guy to swap characters. Okay, that's good. Well, no, it's okay. I appreciate that, Felicia. Alright, so basically what we got here is like the same exact fight against Supreme, and then the end is something different, but I feel like I can do it, so...
Hey, nice of you to catch up.
Were you successful?
Naturally.
Good. Unfortunately, your friends aren't handling their cyber corruption nearly as well.
It's okay, Felicia. Oh boy. Let's give our hands a stretch here. Thanks, guys.
You guys are the best.
What does that make?
I would have loved a surprise section
Fashionably
where
Hey.
you go around as Eggman and get the last Chaos Emerald. They just didn't tell you about it before like the update dropped, and then all of a sudden like Eggman in his Eggmobile, you have to like fucking go through a Star Fox level or something, you know? BRB gotta let the world know that it's raining. Okay. See you when you get back, Spidey. Alright, so again, from all that it appears, this is like the same exact boss fight against Supreme, so this should be no trouble. What I'm worried about is after. But again, it looks more doable than, you know. There we go. So I'm gonna presume it does the same thing that the King Coco fight does, and it's gonna give me like 800. I think I had 820 to fight the end. Zephyrin, let me know if I'm wrong. Is it Psyloop the back? Like hit him a couple times and then quick Psyloop on the back? Oh shit, it's serious time now.
This shell was once my prison. Now it shall be the avatar of my return. All shall perish. All shall
And again, like, I don't give a single fuck about backseat gaming in this particular instance. You go wild. Give me all the tips. I know I'm a shitty player. And I very much appreciate the help, I should also add. Press the start button to start the game. That is a pretty good tip. I like that detail that it glitches out to become the end. Trials are complete, the final Titan has appeared. Quick step while you're attacking a position to yourself to attack, then yet Psyloop the gun when it appears. I think I understand what you mean. So get into a combo, quick step, and then... Alright. Psyloop is essential in this fight, yes. Okay. Psyloop the gun. What? Okay. There we go. Boost Psyloop wasn't working. I've still got like a really good amount of time to go before I run out of rings. So yeah, Shadow Zephyrin, good luck at work. Thank you all. Thank you for your invaluable help here. And again, just good luck at work, and I hope you have a good day. And I look forward to seeing you next. if you happen to show up. Aw, man, all my friends are helping. Alright, so same deal. Huh? Not to scare you, but you came very close to running out of time to side loop the gum and having. Oh, goodness. Eggman is part of an ancient super weapon. Well, I mean, you know, he's helping. It looks like I'm making progress. I don't know how many rings I'm losing. Hi, Luke. Welcome. I'm suffering. This has not been a good stream. And I'm so sorry for that.
All good.
I wish it didn't make me do this fight again. I could just get the show on the goddamn road, you know?
So cool.
Yep. Ruler of the Supreme Tacos, Taco Bell. You know how it goes. What I hate is that I'm legitimately fucking pressing the goddamn button, right, to do this combo, and it's not letting me. Oh, this part. Yeah, no, that's how I feel right now, Luke. I cursed myself by saying, oh, I think it's doable. So if I'm not able to detach the tether before he drains me of my rings, I'm fucked. Spaghetti taco, that's interesting. Alright, good luck at the doctor. KJ, hope you have a good day.
Yeah.
Here we go again. Right, I'm not able to parry his attacks before I get Mega Supersonic here. No, I'm quick looping. Motherfucker. Fuck's sake. Roly-poly, I'm trying, but the controls are just unresponsive as fuck. Playing with a keyboard will not make this easier, Spidey. Can you just focus on his fucking back, please?
No, I'm right here. I just, yeah.
I just want to attack his fucking tether. That's all I want. Game. I don't care about this. God damn it. You can just side loop above it? I mean, I could try, I suppose. If it'll let me in the combo mode. Let's see. Well, you know what? Let's give it a shot. If I can actually get close enough to him. That's not doing it. Welcome back, Felicia. Why doesn't that let me do it? This fucking blows, man. Just let me target the goddamn tether. That's all I want. Have a good day, Crabman. Fuck. The Skull supervillain origins. It might be.
No. We're supposed to defeat the dark side and I joined them.
Side attack the tether off and then Psyloop is back. That is what I'm trying to do though. I'm trying to do the quick step so that it locks onto the tether, and I'm trying to attack the tether. It's just not letting me. The game, like, they just didn't build the fucking game for this boss fight apparently. And the controls are really unresponsive. The boss is not telegraphed well, and you're never told the method of how to get the cable in the entire game. Again, like, I know that I'm supposed to get the cable. It's just not locking on to the cable. That is the problem. There, now it is. Let me Psyloop. Why are you bringing me back here? Fuck's sake. The game fucking forced me down his back. This fucking sucks. Side attack when hitting his head. Yeah, again, that's what I'm trying. Why are you doing this now? I fucking hate this boss. It's not letting me lock on to anything I'm supposed to lock on to. I'm supposed to quick Psyloop his fucking back. Is there a way I can freely switch targets in the game, Luke? If so, that would be really useful information. There we go. Fuck's sake. Attack and then press RB or L1 to switch to different parts. That's what I'm trying to do. Like, I'm getting into a combo, I'm pressing the shoulder button, and See, I'm pressing the fucking button and it's not doing anything. Okay, there we go. Okay, beat it.
Hey.
Actually, didn't quite do it yet. Okay.
Sonic, it's now or never.
Roly-poly, I did that so that the credits music,
Sorry, Master King.
doesn't get me copyrighted.
It's like I'm going all out.
I'm so sorry about all my bitching and complaining, guys. I know it's the right thing to do, it's probably me, right? You know, just when you're in the moment like that, I don't know, it just felt to me like the controls were being unresponsive. And I hope that I didn't come across as, like, mean or anything.
Nope.
I don't know, man. But so over it when I finally beat this. Yeah, and again, like, the base game, in my opinion, is fucking amazing, right? But this, all the updates just fucking disappointed me. In one way or another, I was just left feeling like, oh, gee, well, you know, I feel very left out, in some way. Game controllers don't have feelings. Yeah, they certainly don't. Also, that's blood there. Sonic's fucking bleeding. Of all the things I never thought that they would depict.
Blood? I cannot believe this. Blood in my Sonic game? Blood?
You reminded me of that ancient meme. Blood!
Look, there he is.
Oh my god. But no, yeah, it surprised me a little to see him getting cut up like that. Oh, they do feel when I throw them on the ground, says Roly-Poly, in reference to video game controllers. What a crash landing.
Oh no, he's gotta be kissed by a princess now. Oh, never mind.
And then the ending, at least for these guys, plays out like it usually does. But Eggman and Sage get a happier ending than in the base game. I honestly still prefer the original boss at least a little bit. I was not going in here expecting that I would like the fucking shmup boss more than this one. But I do. That was terrible.
I like the sound of that.
It's justified this boss is terrible at first because nobody knows what to do or what's needed because the game never tells you how to do it or what to do in a moment. Like, the tutorialization is one thing. I just want the controls to work, you know? And I felt like I wasn't getting that out of the game. Also, yes, Roly-Poly, I agree. This song is fucking amazing.
He beat the game.
Sure did. And I don't feel accomplished whatsoever.
Oh.
I'm left with the same feeling. Like I did turn around on Sonic Mania. Like when I first played through that game, I think I was expecting an easier experience than I actually got. Because I played classic Sonic so much, so I kind of set myself up for that. And I did turn around on Mania eventually. When I first beat it, I was like, I'm not happy. And that's what I feel here. But I think the difference between this and Mania is I don't see the potential for me to turn around on this this update. They made it so fucking hard. Like even on easy mode, man. Some of the stuff they expect you to do is ridiculous. And you know, the sting is only somewhat alleviated, knowing that it was a free update and that this is all optional content. So like, it doesn't affect my opinion on the main game whatsoever. The main game, fuck yeah, awesome stuff. But this, Jesus Christ. Maybe that's why I like the other boss, not only because it was fun, original, and epic, but also because I love the music and it was more beautiful than badass. I mean, I had my gripes with the original boss too, but fuck's sake, man. I just want the controls to work. I like to think that in the original, right before Sage boosts the Titan into the end, when she looks down to the side, I think that's the moment she says to herself, what if I did it differently? Maybe. The song, no, dude, this song is like my favorite thing to come out of this update. No shit. It's so fucking good. The part that's coming up here, dude, it filled me with such fucking feelings. Listen. That fucking forever line just hits me in the 90s kid feelings, man. It's so fucking perfect. Sorry, Trip, what was that?
I said, why is that?
I don't know, man. It just feels like a lot of the same songs that you'd hear in like the credits of any movie around that point. It fills me with some indescribable nostalgic emotion that I can't quite, you know, well, describe. I don't know. This song is just that good. Again, my favorite thing out of this entire update is this song right here.
Nice.
And they had some good new songs in here as well. So like for this one to take the cake by that much, oh man. One Way Dream is pretty catchy. And hopefully by switching the difficulty to hard, that's what we're gonna hear. I know how to tell though, because if the ending of the mid-credits scene is just sound effects, then we're gonna get vandalized. So I'll have to mute the rest of the credits. But
why?
Because copyright.
What? Oh, yeah. Okay. So this game pulled in 06.
Pretty much. However, if the song starts playing while they're going off in the tornado, then it's One Way Dream, and I can keep it as is. Amy and Knuckles' songs were good, I think. I think Tails' song was the best. I get Knuckles' song stuck in my head the most of the three. Tails' I don't remember nearly as much. Amy's is
But I guess it's time we got moving. I know you all have big plans.
one of the three that I think is my favorite of those three. The new music and songs, Amy's gameplay at max, the new cyberspace stages, and the dialogue are my favorite things to come out of this DLC. There's some things about the dialogue I kind of have gripes with.
Let's go.
But we'll see. Oh, okay. Switching to difficulty worked. I was away for a little bit, but congratulations, OMG. Thank you very much, Felicia. I'm God. You know, I'm glad that I beat it all the way through, but at the same time, I mean, I already described my problems with it, so I would just be repeating myself at this point. The scene fits so much better at the DLC. Yeah, like with them all working together and stuff, you know. It works. It works in the original too. I think it was really good. I'm so happy that Nathan Sharp gets to sing his heart out here at the end. I need to check out, like, because this is, like, I think his first full song that I've actually listened to. Everyone, like, around the time the game was released was like, oh man, Nate Wants to Battle is singing the song. And I'm like, who's that?
Yeah, who is that?
Some famous YouTube musician, apparently.
Oh. Well, if he's famous, how come nobody knows who he is? I ain't never heard of him.
From what I understand, his main thing is doing like Sonic covers or like original songs based on Sonic. In any case, they apparently caught wind of him and invited him to do this song that's playing right now. There's some dialogue that is just pointless and makes you think, why was that here? Like, the dialogue with Eggman is great, but some of the talks between characters are nothing. I think the two that I think about are, after you do Sonic's whole first part, and Knuckles and Tails are like, oh gee, what the fuck are we gonna do? And Amy's like, okay, here's the game plan. As much as I think Amy has leadership qualities and whatnot, Tails' whole arc was about, like, whether he's a contributor to the team or not. So I think that it would have suited Tails more in that particular scene at that time to be the one that's like, okay, here's the plan. Let's just go about this and do this for Sonic. And then there was one of the, like, character, you know, interaction thingies with Sonic and Amy. Where it fucking starts off, Amy's like, I'm not a damsel in distress anymore, Sonic. And that to me reads like Amy thinks that Sonic doesn't believe in her, which it doesn't sit right with me. Because I think that, you know, with where they were, you know, in their friendship, and especially with the stuff that happens at, like, the beginning of the game, I don't see any scenario in which Amy could possibly think that Sonic doesn't have any faith in her abilities.
Yes.
Especially, like, knowing who Sonic is, like, you know, he believes in the potential of everybody, so, you know, it just comes across as weird. Nerd words, says Spidey. I agree
Everybody
completely.
heard about the nerd.
Oh yeah. Luke says I agree completely. Roly Poly says they kind of rushed the thing between Eggman and Sage. Yeah, that was a little rushed too. I think they could have had, like, maybe another moment in there, another 2 moments perhaps, where, you know, Sage, you know, saves Eggman's ass and he really starts to contemplate, you know, is this my program or is this, like, you know, a person in her own right, in a way, and whatnot. I think, like, 1 or 2 more scenes of that could have sufficed. But again, like, what they did in the game was enough to have me emotionally gripped to it. So, Luke says, like, I know what they were trying to do with Tails. Like, we all have a moment where we feel like we aren't doing our best and need a boost, and then he just gets completely better. I think Sonic gave him enough of a pep talk to give him that confidence. You know. Yeah, but it also kind of felt like Tails was the last one standing out of him and Amy and Knuckles at some point, because, like, Amy and Knuckles were still standing per se, but it seemed Tails was the one to pull them together toward the end of their Chaos Emerald hunt. That's true, but still, I think it would have helped Tails' character arc in this game a little more if he were the one to be like, all right, guys, let's focus, come up with a plan, and all that. We dedicate this game to all players who supported us. Thank you for playing. Well, Sega, thank you for making the base game. And, you know, it was nice to put out 3 updates for free. I just wish the results could have been better, but that's my personal opinion. I know there's plenty of people who do like this, and, you know, more power to them.
Yes. This was indeed a video game.
Indeed.
Because as you know, it was a video game.
Can I not go back to title from here? No? Okay. I don't know why it didn't let me do it in the menu. That's weird. I mean in the DLC and the second time we switched to Tails. Oh, okay. I see what you mean. To be fair, also, Amy just kind of has some self-esteem issues, which is an interesting insight into her character. But I get how it could have come off as weird to some because they may wonder why, I suppose. You know, an interesting thing about that, Felicia, is I never really discussed how I write the characters, like in my skits and whatnot, but I actually do write Amy to be, to have, like, deeply hidden insecurities. So I suppose you could say that maybe that's it, but it just, you know, seems kind of random for her to come in and be like, "Hey, Sonic," you know. I feel like she can hide it well enough, but like if something in particular happens, that's kind of like when it comes out. But Amy's also not one to hide how she's feeling. Uh, so she would just straight up say like, "Hey, I'm feeling down. Like I'm just not believing in myself right now." So yeah. Uh, they like it after they beat the final boss the second time, because they know what they're actually doing in the game. Revenge helps. Maybe. But for me, it just I don't know if I was doing it wrong. There's a distinct possibility because I suck as a video game player that I was doing something wrong. But it just felt to me like the controls weren't as responsive as they should have been. Alright, so let's go back. Having beaten this now. And what I want to do here is just a couple of things. I didn't show off any of the new cyberspace stages. So I'm gonna go find one here real quick. Falling. Sonic then broke both of his legs and died. Okay. I know I opened up a few cyberspace portals. I just don't remember where they are. And I didn't do very many map challenges either, so, this is a game, like, seriously, we've all felt it. That's actually very reassuring. I know, on Vinny's stream, I was discussing, like, a problem with, Amy's, multi-lock, which I am going to test, after I do a cyberspace stage. And, a couple of people were saying, no, I get that too. So, again, hopefully it's not just a me problem. I wish Eggman somehow mentioned Maria to Sage, even something really subtle like, you remind me of someone. No joke, I wanted to get this update done as fast as possible, that I actually didn't play any of the cyberspace levels. Yeah, and I didn't play one either, so I need to show that off just because that is a thing that they did here. Just gotta find one, and hopefully it's one of the ones that I unlocked. future reference. That is for Knuckles. Okay.
Hey, I'm Knuckles, and I am Guy, and my name is Knuckles. Oh, here I come.
My name is Knuckles, and I'm here to stay. Don't do drugs, little kids, okay?
That was my favorite song from Sonic Underground.
They fucking would've.
Yeah.
I also missed doing the new stages because I was on the path of 100% everything before progress, so when I finally did switch to Sonic, I had enough Lookout Coco from other characters. Yeah. I only needed to get one. I was a little surprised that I had to get any, because I did pick up so many with like the regular characters. When I got to Sonic's final tower section. Oh, there's one. Looks like I didn't unlock this one yet. Also, I thought grass not rendering was just my computer not being powerful enough. Is that for everyone? I don't think I had that problem.
I hate when my ass doesn't render.
I hate when my ass. Alright. Now, I know these are toughies as well, so I'm not exactly like from a distance. Oh, my eyesight's terrible, and I'm playing a window, so
Oh.
it just had to be this one, didn't it? I was warned about this.
This is a song.
Unlike Sonic, I don't chuckle. What's that supposed to mean? I think dude was probably just trying to find something that rhymed with Knuckles.
And he'd rather flex his muscles.
Why is he red? Oh man, that's a good question, Spidey.
Why is Knuckles red? Because he's a red.
Wow. You know, why don't we try another one? Sunburn.
Try again.
Sunburn from living on Angel Island? Maybe. Yeah, no. I blew up Spidey so that the world didn't have to. Oh yeah, I do have the spin dash, so it'll let me use it in the cyberspace levels? I wouldn't know, because I haven't played any yet, until just then. I really missed out on a lot of Knuckles' Old Coco guys here. Goodness.
You telling me that you chuckled?
Yeah, unfortunately, Trip, I just
believe you.
I couldn't help it. Oh wait, you know what? I can do this cyberspace challenge up here. Methinks.
Him thinks.
Yeah, well, there's a gear. Where's the? There it is. Okay. It's one that gives me like 10 seconds to do. But I'm also 99 level Sonic, so I can... Okay, I need a better path for that. It's what I used with the boost. Gets crazy fun utilizing it in stages. I'd probably have to get used to... using it in the overworld. Okay, never mind about that. Just find a cyberspace stage. Maybe if I get level 99 with Tails, I can just fly over there, maybe. Oh, there's an Amy one. There's another Amy one. Spidey, with the constant amount of retries that I was doing on literally everything, you know, one you know, map challenge, you know, it's fine. I probably should be doing more of these map challenges, to be fair. So that I unlock more of the map. But perhaps some other time.
In any time.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Alright. Let's try this one. Looks like I gotta... I gotta beat Tails in a race here. And he is kicking my ass. Did I just unlock, like, all the hardest ones? Well. Tails, wait for me! Yeah. I definitely feel like Eggman, when you fight against, Tails with, like, the jet anklet right now.
What? He's caught up.
Ah, shit. I don't even know how I'm gonna be able to beat him. You know, have OP Tails, shit. Flying in his levels. Oh yeah, in Sonic Adventure, when you get the jet anklet, oh my god. Yeah, Tails is a beast after that. What? Those guys have bombs attached to them? Like, what the fuck was that? Oh, in this game? Yeah, actually, he's pretty, His flying is really good. Let me tell you, after experiencing the trials and tribulations of Knuckles' glide in this, I was actually very happy to notice how good Tails' flying is.
It's so good, in fact. He can fly.
It's actually like really good stuff. Fuck. He's not gonna give up this time. Looks like Tails is about to beat me. Yeah, no, he did. Bag babies, what did I miss? Well, I found another cyberspace level to try, but I lost.
A whale.
Oh, okay, I didn't lose. I just didn't get S rank time. Okay, so beating Tails is just one of the extra challenges, so I just shouldn't worry about him at all. I might not even mind Knuckles' gliding if it wasn't for the fact that he has to flip every time before doing it. My thing, I don't even mind the charge up. What I mind is how turning is. He turns on such a wide angle for no reason. The turning feels like a tank. Yeah, exactly. Why'd that lead me backwards? Okay. There's a mod that fixes that now. It also fixes the same sort of thing Amy does before her card boost thing, the one where she rides her hammer like a witch on a broom. It also fixes Tails doing basically the same thing before his stomp ability, and also, I think, for his attack where he pulls out the mech. I want one that fixes Amy's multi-lock. Because that fucked me over on quite a few homing attack chains. Which I will test in just a moment. I just want to see if I can maybe get an S rank here. Shit. I was only 5 seconds off that one time. How fucking likely was it for me to fall through there? That was such a small crevice. Come on. It was kind of epic. It was a pretty epic death. Yeah, I know there's one out there that makes Knuckles' gliding more like Sonic Adventure 2, which, thank God. But just the fact that it required a mod in the first place. I don't get why it keeps sliding me back. Well, that was lucky. I like the music for this one. It really gets you pumped.
Sounds like Splatoon.
Alright, I just want to get an S rank on this. And through the tiny hole again, I see. Those were sounds? Yes, they absolutely were.
Yes. Come on, S rank.
Okay. There's a mod that lets you switch characters on the fly without having to go to Master King Coco. That's pretty cool. That one also doesn't surprise me. I know someone earlier was talking about a mod where it lets you play as the characters in like the main stages too, which I feel like should have been the reward for beating this, to be honest.
It's pretty epic, bro.
Sorry about the momentary OBS disconnect there. You didn't miss anything. Alright, so one more thing I want to do. There we go. Okay. Swap to Amy. Here we are. Okay. Actually, there are a couple things I need to see here. There we go. Yeah, buddy. Okay. I can get this skill. Deal damage to enemies while boosting. Use blah 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 and B to drift. Okay. Amy's probably my favorite out of the new character gameplay, both in terms of feeling and visuals. Yeah, I could definitely agree with that. Tails comes pretty close in my opinion. His flying feels really good. It's just Knuckles that kind of got shafted here. Okay, so let's find some solid ground to do that on. Well, I can't regularly boost anymore when I'm at max rings, so alright, this feels solid enough. Whee! Okay, oh, right, yeah, I can't fucking, like... Alright, that's one thing. What are your thoughts on the hot button issue of the tarot cards have almost entirely overtaken her hammer? I think they're used in tandem. It's more like the cards of, I think the criticism is that the cards of, oh god, this is fun. I think the issue is that the cards have overtaken her crush on Sonic, which I think, like, I don't think they've gotten rid of. It's just gotten more subtle. Amy's kind of learned to, you know, reel it in a bit, as it were. And as you might notice, you know, Sonic's, you know, been more up to spending time with her, right? Which I feel is good that they don't give a definitive answer on anything, because that means that not only can Sonic, you know, be just friends with her, playing it the way that they do, but, you know, there might also be something there. So I think that it leaves things subtle and more ambiguous. And I think honestly that's just a good thing for both of their characters, the way that they're doing it right now.
I didn't know that this game had such deep lore.
This game's pretty good on the story front. All right, well, I basically answered my own questions about the multi-lock. Uh, and this is kind of dragging on, so you know what? That'll do it for the gameplay portion here. I probably should have. No more scams. This isn't funny. I thought it was funny. I thought it was a good joke. Alright. Time to give this poor old controller a rest. There we go. Oh, goodness. I don't know how long it's gonna be, but Q&A segment. Questions, comments, concerns, complaints. We just turn desktop audio back on so people can hear Trip. Uh,
Uh,
whatever you want to talk about, we're here for it. For a little bit, anyway.
I cannot believe I was silenced. How dare you?
Well, it was because due to the whole copyright during the credits thing, I had the game as a separate source, but then like my desktop audio was still on so that people could hear Discord, right? Uh, but then apparently that doubled the game audio, so I had to turn desktop audio off.
Oh,
Did you tell the controller a bedtime story? No, but here I can right now. Once upon a time, there was a game called Sonic Frontiers. Base game, fucking goated. Well, maybe not that much, but it was very, 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 very good. Uh, then they decided to release three DLC packs, or well, updates rather for it. Uh, Update number one, the springtime update was fine, but I know there was something about it that rubbed me the wrong way. Uh, oh right, yeah, the cyberspace challenge and the uh, battle rush. That was something. They locked you out if you got anything lower than an A rank from the rest of the map's challenges. So that was lovely of them. Then in the summer came the summer update, Sonic's birthday, which brought us some good aesthetics, but again, some really fucking kick in the dick challenges. Uh, to get a move that should have been in the game in the first place, let's be honest. Uh, and then in September, Update 3 came out, and my god, so hard, so hard. It was just so fucking hard. Uh, you were there with me, controller. As I tried putting inputs in, and the game didn't want to listen, and all that, but we fought through, and well, it's over now. So there you go, controller. That's the story of Sonic Frontiers.
that sound start. It that started out as a bedtime story for the controller, and then ended up sounding like a eulogy for said controller.
Yeah,
We've been through a lot, controller. Sorry I had to end this way. You're in a better place now. You think controllers go to heaven when they get destroyed by gamer rage?
maybe.
They-
Why did you listen to me? Because you're a good guy, Spidey. Felicia, you have yourself a good night. If you happen back before we end this, it's probably going to be really soon that we end this, though. Welcome back, Crabman. I did in fact do it, and I'm gonna have to edit this fucking thing down quite significantly. Uh, what actually happened
How
to the
long have you been
controller?
live?
Uh, I turned it off because I'm done with gameplay. So I don't need it anymore. And having it on would just waste battery. Which let's see, 4.5 hours plus 6.5 is 11. So that's 11 out of my 36 hours. So uh, I might be playing some Team Sonic Racing with Sylv tonight, depending. Uh, After that, I'll definitely have to charge. We'll definitely have to charge. I assumed a wired controller. Oh yeah, that used to be my thing. Uh, I still have my wired 360 controller I got a few years ago. It's in a bag. I used to use that one on streams, but then I was like, a wireless controller setup would be far more convenient for what I got. Uh, so I started going wireless. The one I have here is an Xbox Series X from the Design Lab, uh, which is a pretty intuitive service. Um, and the controller has served me well thus far. Uh, so yeah,
How long have you been live?
almost 5 hours.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and I still haven't eaten today. So
Jesus.
yeah, I got up uh, around about 6 hours ago. So
Go get the food.
soon, soon.
You you can't what is Bible man gonna think if he hears that you haven't eaten your food?
I'm sure if I explained the situation, Bible Man would understand. Oh, of course, you really wanted to get to finishing the story content of Sonic Frontiers. No worries. Uh, One of the interruptions earlier was my mom coming over to tell me that she had brought over some leftover pizza for me. So I think that's what I'll go put in the oven after I'm done here.
Hmm. Pizza does sound pretty good.
Pizza always sounds good, especially from the place that she ordered from.
Hmm.
Odd
Hmm.
question. Any plans to play Blue Stinger or Ill Bleed either for content or on its own? Uh,
What was
I
that?
I haven't heard of Ill Bleed. And Blue Stinger, I've had like a passing interest in like seeing some gameplay for it, but never like actually playing it because I hear it's pretty bad. Though the novelty of hearing Ryan Drummond and Dean Bristow interacting with each other, does raise a an intrigued eyebrow. Uh, I don't have Dreamcast emulation set up, so can't do it that way. I don't have a capture set up for my consoles, so I can't play it on my actual Dreamcast. I don't have a copy of the game. That also kind of puts a thorn into the side of any possible way to play it. Uh, so I would categorize that as a maybe on the side of no. I'd love to have a console set up one of these days, man. Maybe
What do you
someday.
mean by like console setup? You mean like the consoles that you own
Yeah, for the
and you're
consoles
able
that
to
I
like
own, like I don't have a screen for them, and
oh
I don't have like the furniture right now to really make that a thing. Uh, and then there's the added complication of, well, if I'm able to play my consoles, obviously I want to record from them too. So then I would have to get a capture card on top of all that.
gotcha. Well, I mean, how possible slash impossible is that for your current setup?
That would be pretty inconvenient right now. I think I would
Ah,
just have to straight up move house in order to make that a little easier.
gotcha. Well, damn.
Makes sense, especially that they're obscure, clunky games that few people have heard of. Yeah, that too.
What about the hit game for the Nintendo 64 Buck Bumble?
Never heard of it.
You haven't heard of Buck Bumble?
Nope.
Oh shit. I'll just be straight up with you. I don't know anything about the game other than the theme song absolutely slaps.
All right.
So
Uh, Goodness. Uh,
yeah, see, Crabman gets it. He's a man of culture. He's a crab of culture.
oh man, Crabman seems to have a pretty good knowledge of obscure video games, so this doesn't surprise me as much. What does surprise me is that I gained a subscriber during this stream. Somebody saw me like bitching and complaining and retrying everything over and over again and thought, man, I need to subscribe to this guy. But legitimately though, whoever you may be, thank you. Appreciate it. Still on for Train Joker this week? Uh Potentially.
What does he mean by train Joker?
The next chapter blah 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 chapter of Thousand Year Door.
Oh,
You a chapter on a train. I guess it's like a murder mystery sort of thing.
yeah. I didn't know that's what he meant by train Joker. Hmm.
I have a lot of just random esoteric knowledge in general. Hey, comes in handy every now and then. Why not have esoteric knowledge?
Yeah. Here's a fun fact. Did you know? I
Did
I
you know
I
nothing?
I,
Okay.
I didn't have a follow up to that. Yeah, I just
Did you know absolutely nothing?
did you know that instead of getting a job at Carl's Jr., you could have sworn it was Taco Bell.
I could have sworn it was Taco Bell. Oh man, we can't raid into TTP stream. He's ending.
Oh, I can't believe TTP. I'm gonna call him out on my X account, formerly known as my Twitter account. I'm gonna say hey, and that's all I'm gonna say.
How dare he eat dinner? What is he? Someone who's not me?
What is he, hungry or something? God, people these days.
I know, right? What happened to Carl Sr.? Uh, you know what? That actually does make me curious because I remember looking up the name because it's a bit of an unusual name for a restaurant, right? Uh, where does Carl's Jr. get its name from?
Uh, e- for everyone watching at home, this should all be in chapter 36 of your textbook. So read along with us.
The meaning behind Carl's Jr.'s name isn't what you think. Do, 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 do. This is what the name Carl's Jr. really means. Is there really a Carl Jr.? Carl Karcher is the Carl, but the Jr. is not as straightforward as it appears. The name Carl's Jr. may seem to imply that Carl and Margaret named the fast food empire after their son, but that's not the case. They did have a son named Carl, but their successful empire chain wasn't actually named after him. Talk about confusion. Using the diminutive junior often refers to someone's son, but in this case, the Karchers used the definition of junior to refer to something little or smaller. The reason for naming the chain Carl's Jr. was to distinguish between their restaurants. According to Mental Floss, the junior designation was meant to indicate that they were smaller, express versions of his larger namesake location and would offer hamburgers and quick service. It just goes to show. Okay, so basically, the founders had a restaurant named Carl's, and this is Carl's Jr.
Okay. I mean, that makes sense. But now I just want to see where the original Carl's is.
Hmm.
Spidey says, "Fuck, I left my textbook at home." Well, that's on you, bro, because this is gonna be on the exam, so you better study up.
Uh, let's see. I cannot find out if the original Carl's restaurant still exists.
I cannot believe this.
At least looking at Google for like 5 seconds before giving up.
If it's not on the front page, it doesn't exist.
It's not like the first three search results. I just give the fuck up, you know?
Yeah.
I could tell you an obscure fact, I just can't at the moment. Well, sure you can, Spidey. Don't be insecure. You are free to tell us about your obscure facts all you wish. So there was a Carl's Sr. then. If it's still out there, then it's in Anaheim. Yeah, I think that's where Carl's Jr. is based, from what Google was telling me, but I didn't really look into it that much. That's how my search for Spider Side went. Oh man. I could take this head off anytime I want. I just don't want to. I could take this head off anytime I want. I just don't want to.
Hey, Lois. This is like that time I was in a video game.
This is like that time I was wearing a hat. I want them to
Tina,
do
you're wearing the hat now.
I want them to do a cutaway gag where it's literally just like 5 seconds before they did the cutaway gag. Just you know, Family Guy's been on for so long they've probably done that at this point, but I want to see it.
Are they like still coming out with new episodes?
Yeah.
Jesus. Like I could have sworn like the show ended like in I don't know 2016 or something.
Yeah.
I didn't.
All the iconic adult cartoons, they're just never gonna end now. Simpsons? You kidding? South Park? Absolutely not. Family Guy? Oh, it's here forever.
Yeah, but what about what about the triumph of them all, Bob's Burgers,
That one's kind of
the
getting there
best of the
too.
best.
I don't think that one's gonna get canceled anytime soon.
I really I haven't really seen any of these shows
I haven't seen any
either in a
Bob's
long
Burgers.
time or
I,
never
I
at all.
can
Yeah, dude.
I can tell you that. I'm a fan of Family Guy's earlier episodes. Uh, I like The Simpsons well enough, and South Park. I'm quite a fan of South Park. Uh, it's the show that can't be killed, no matter how hard the network and the staff try. Ah man, that's literally the clip show flashing back to the full episode. They also use later in the Legend of the Crystal Coconut VHS. Uh, yes, but in terms of Family Guy, though, just imagine, like, Peter, why did you honk at that driver? Lois, this is just like that time I honked at the angry driver. And then it's the exact same animation. And then it just plays out like normal. Isn't Marge's voice actress starting to have problems holding the voice? Uh, yeah, from what I've heard of recent episodes, it's getting pretty rough. That's the reason why I retired from voicing Mario. I was recording for the Christmas special of Sonic and Mario last year, and I was like, oh my god. I am almost completely unable to get a salvageable performance out of my Mario voice anymore. I can't. So my Mario and Luigi voices went to the way of retirement. Although I ship post as them every now and then, but like actual like legitimate voice acting, nah. Oh man, this is just like that one time I was in that new Sonic game. Hey everyone, I'm in the new Sonic the Hedgehog game. Look at me running all fast. And then like he gets hit by a bus or something.
I I remember having that phase where like I would be like, "Oh, this is the greatest show of all time," and like binge watch fucking Family Guy episodes.
I contend that the earlier seasons are still like good for the most part. And I've been
Yeah,
surprised actually watching compilations of like the modern stuff. Sometimes they throw one in there that's like, "Oh my god, like I'm actually impressed. That was good. I got a laugh out of that." Uh, but it's very rare from what I've noticed.
yeah. I've noticed that like for the most part, uh, South Park's been consistently good. It seems. Uh, I think.
I think the
I
show's heyday is like kind of past them, but like they're still good, right?
Yeah,
You know, they're kind of like say a generational sports player, you know, and toward the end of their career, where like they're not putting up mega numbers anymore, but they're still like doing really good compared to the average player. You know what I mean?
yeah. I think I think it helps too that these older adult shows are so popular is because the new ones are
Shit
like
garbage.
yes. And most of the time it's just like, oh, this is a Simpsons clone. Oh, this is a Family Guy clone.
Yeah,
You know?
there's a lot of that going around too.
Yeah.
And then they turn into a commentary and advert machine, like Shaq.
Well,
Yeah,
Shaq is a
exactly.
very special example, I guess, because he's in literally every commercial now. Like it seems he does not say no to when it comes to
Hi, Shaquille O'Neal for pancakes.
advertising. Yeah, exactly.
Literally every brand of pancakes. Uh, and the clones always take the wrong lessons instead of just doing their own thing. Yeah, there is a severe lack of originality, and it's not just in like adult animation either. It's in a lot of aspects of Western entertainment. Uh, You know, you noticed in like the last 5 6 years or so, most everything is like a reboot or a retelling of some established property already. It's kind of
Uh,
Lauren Faust put it pretty well, and that like we're kind of re-entering the 80s uh, in that way. Uh, where like no original ideas are coming through hardly and it's all like established properties, which isn't like established properties. Obviously there's nothing inherently wrong with that, like a new Batman cartoon or a new Superman, a new Spider-Man. I don't know why I'm only listing superheroes, but you get the point. But uh when there's nothing original coming out, there's just like a void, Hopefully, though, this means that we'll get another renaissance of sorts. We'll have another 90s where, the creativity is off the fucking charts. Jason Griffith still does Sonic and Shadow on Cameo, and his voices for them have gotten noticeably different. And I have to remind myself that the recordings I'm used to of him are nearly 20 years old. I don't think he sounds too different. It might be the microphone he's using, because I've seen like plenty of clips of him. Uh, you know, his Sonic evolved pretty fast. You hear the first episode of Sonic X, and then like Sonic and the Black Knight, they almost sound like two different voices. Uh, you know, he really came into his own with the role. It's man, it's so sad that that things got cut off for him. Uh, right as he was hitting his stride as Sonic. Uh, man,
Yeah,
good stuff.
it it's weird. It's weird.
Uh, and by that I mean Nostalgia Bait Era Part 2, apparently. Yes, OMG, I've seen Ryan Drummond do his Sonic voice on Cameo somewhat recently as well, and it was surreal. Definitely not bad. Just sort of surreal. Ryan's Sonic, I think, has definitely changed.
Yeah, I think I recall that video someone did where they were interviewing him and he was doing his Sonic voice for us at interview. You could tell that it was quite different, but I think that's just kind of normal when it comes to doing any kind of voice. How like your interpretation of the character will just slowly change without you noticing,
Yeah,
and I feel like that's fine. You know, because
indeed.
if that just means you're like more comfortable into the character, more relaxed, so it just comes out more naturally doing said voice. You
Yeah.
know.
Let me tell you, one of the most noticeable examples of that is Darren Norris's Cosmo from Fairly Odd Parents. Oh man,
Oh, for sure.
that voice fucking changed.
Yeah.
Uh, I love Jason's Sonic voice from Unleashed. TBH, it's my favorite voice for Sonic, but I do still love them all, of course. Yeah, the Secret Rings Unleashed and Black Knight, man. He just really fucking improved as Sonic. He was always good as Shadow. Uh, and like even in the later episodes of Sonic X, you can hear like, oh man, he's really picking up on this. Um, but uh, yeah, I think it just took him a little while to really like get fully used to being Sonic. Uh, and again, like it just got cut off so soon after it happened.
I don't think I even figured out or even saw a full answer for why that like basically every VA except for Mike Pollock was laid off.
Uh, they wanted production to be closer to Sega's studios, so they were recording all the English dialogue in New York. Sega of America is based in California. Uh, Uh, Mike Pollock, though, was considered so legendary. Like at the time, people really didn't like the Four Kids cast too much, just in a broad general sense, except for Mike Pollock as Eggman. People loved him considerably. He was the only one that had like a universally positive reception at the time. Uh, so they knew how important he was to the fan perception of the franchise. And I shit you not, they held the auditions for Eggman. He walked in to the studio to record and audition for the part, and they told him, "Oh, you showed up. You win." All
So he
all he didn't have to say a single word. All he did was walk into the studio and he got the part.
well,
Yep. When they did that round of recasting, that's all he had to do.
that is amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, well, if only college classes could be that way. You're here. Okay, you get a grade.
Yeah. That'd be lovely. Uh, Felicia said Cindy's Amy voice is so different if you compare Frontiers to when it. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, Free Riders and
Jesus.
Generations. Like when she auditioned for that one, they basically told her do Minnie Mouse, and that's like
Yeah.
what she did. But thankfully, in Lost World, you can start to hear it change, and then in Boom, they went with they just let her uh, do her own take on it and evolved into a really good voice. Uh, but yeah, no, I remember hearing it at first, and I was like, oh, I do not like this. Uh, but again, she evolved the voice, and it sounds really good now. And I think they made a good blah, 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 a good casting choice overall with her by just
Yeah.
letting her do her own thing with it eventually. Um, let's see here. I think simultaneously the best and saddest example is David Hayter saying in an interview, "When I did Old Snake for MGS4, I had to put on a lot of the gravel. Now my voice turned into that for real." Uh, that can happen. I think it happened to me a little bit. If you hear like some of my oldest recordings that are on this channel, like me with my legitimate voice, it doesn't quite break as much, right? And then I started like when I was like 17 or so, I really tried, adding some like you know gravel into certain things. I was trying to do certain voices, uh, and like it was a combination of that and probably just that me doing voice acting without having really been properly trained also had something to do with that. But sometimes like my voice will get into that territory at the end of a sentence or something of the like. So uh it happens apparently, even to professionals. Reminds me of when oh sorry, you were gonna say something.
I was just saying, yeah.
Gotcha. Oof, that reminds me of when Austin Butler was preparing for the Elvis movie, as you know, Elvis, of course, but he did the voice all the time during filming and such, and now it's stuck like that. Oh yeah, if you force yourself into an accent enough, that will become your accent. You know, uh, so so if I were to talk like this exclusively for long enough, I would eventually this would become my accent, and I would sound like a fucking moron to all of my English viewers. Uh, so uh, you know, uh, that's something that you gotta kind of watch too. I know I definitely that's how I learned to enunciate actually. Was really practicing whenever I would like read something or uh, be talking in general. Because I wanted to be better at that, so like I lost some of my Michigan accent doing that. So for instance, Michigan accent is like kind of categorized by fast talking. So it's kind of like the standard American Midwest news anchor accent, except it's like fast. We kind of like mush some words together, like crayon. Most people in the area pronounce it crayon, right? Uh, Garage becomes garage. Stuff like that. Um, but I started practicing how to like enunciate better, and so it changed the way I just uh, you know naturally say certain words. I say garage. I say crayon. Uh, you know, even certain other things that like I wanted to be like certain about stuff. So like most Americans would probably uh, say the word stream, right? Like they do a sh at the start of it. Uh, I for whatever reason I wanted to be like really clear about what words I was saying, so I say like stream, uh, you know, uh, tree, or well, I suppose tree isn't really different. That's how most people say it. Uh, but you get the point. Uh, Doing that changed the way I talk naturally. Is the big conclusion to all this.
Well,
Yeah.
so yeah, I that had me thinking. Someone last week mentioned like, oh, you don't have the typical Arkansas accent. I was like, yeah, I guess. I just never thought of that because this is just how I naturally talk, I
Yeah.
guess.
So
And uh, right? So like it's just like I don't have the drawl that most people around here have for some reason.
I know Georgia's a pretty good example. She's English, born and raised, but sounds like an American for most of what she says. And the joke about that was that she was essentially raised on American cartoons, so that's how she learned how to talk. Uh, which might have some credence to it. I remember some news reports complaining about like Peppa Pig and how all the preschool children watching it, not all of them, but certain parents were complaining that like their preschool kids were starting to develop like naturally English accents from watching so much Peppa Pig. Uh, so I guess if you're just not attentive enough to your kid or take them outside enough, something like that can happen. Uh, Accents are just a very interesting thing to me, uh, and that's one such example. Uh,
Yeah, I mean, I get that too. Like kids can catch on to like the cadences of speech pretty easily, so that makes sense. Like I recall when I grew up when I was really little watching The Wiggles. They have a guy, one of the original members was named Murray, but how they say it naturally to them is Murray in their Aussie twang, you know. So I was always confused, like is it Murray or Mary?
yeah,
Um, Luckily, I didn't develop a full on uh, Sydney, Australia accent, but you know that is interesting. Though I did not know about the whole Peppa Pig thing
yeah,
that you just mentioned.
that made some headlines. Uh, she still says H and some syllables in her English background peeks through. Yeah, it's mostly American sounding. Uh, Toddlers now also developing Australian accents due to watching Bluey is probably a thing. Oh yeah, I bet.
Maybe that's that's got me wondering though, because I recall that my niece is a somewhat avid watcher of Bluey, and I haven't seen her in a while. So I wonder if she's gonna sound somewhat Aussie next time I see her.
My niece
Hmm.
happens to be a Bluey aficionado.
Yes, she is a Bluey guru.
A Blue.
A blue. Hello, you. I'm Blue Larry.
Oh man. Hello, you. I'm Guru Larry, and I welcome you to Fact Hunt. 14 children whose accents were changed by television. Oh goodness.
I fucking love Guru Larry.
Guru Larry's fucking awesome, man.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Let's see here. I can't judge people that watch Bluey because just look at me. I saw like the odd ones out. I'm not like sub to him or anything, but I watch his content every now and then. He did a video on Bluey, and he was describing this episode where like uh there were a shit ton of allegories for evolution and religion, and I was like, what the fuck? This is really subtle and amazing. What the like what are the Bluey writers on? Uh, this is amazing. This is actually amazing. Uh, so I don't know. Bluey rule of three at some point. I don't know.
Yes.
I was very impressed by how they were able to do that.
I've so many people who I've met and who I currently know are are blue roos, as we now call them, I guess.
Blue
So
rule.
as we just coin. Yeah.
Uh,
So um and I something about it is I lost my train of thought. Something about it has like made me curious because they're so into the show when like thinking about it, it's like it's not a great example, but I mean it's like if people were really into Peppa Pig back when that was getting, popular 10 years ago or so, Um
Apparently, the thing is just that it's uh,
like
from
really
what I
well
hear,
written.
it's apparently well written and like the testimony is, I guess, just that it's uh, very feel good stuff. Apparently,
Yeah. So like it's raised my curiosity a bit because it's like, hmm, why why are they so into this show that's seemingly for preschoolers? Maybe I should check it out. But every time I say that, I never end up watching it. So maybe, uh, probably Shay or somebody is gonna have me sit down and watch it with them, and so I can find out.
Sh- uh, sure. Uh, I am that video that James Odd Ones Out did make me curious about Bluey. So maybe I'll give it a chance at some
Hmm.
point as well. Felicia said, that reminds me, I watched a lot of Degrassi, whatever, towards the end of my high school years. And so up until I was 20, people would sometimes genuinely think I was Canadian. Uh, that's interesting. Uh, I know when I was doing Des Prip Revuse's voice for that crazy Sonic Superstars video I did earlier this month, and I wasn't doing it like consciously at all. But during the recording process and when I was editing the audio, I was like, man, I really put on like a very subtle Canadian accent for this guy.
Yeah, I was wondering like where you got that voice from. It sounded like it was inspired by something.
I it certainly was inspired by something, but that's like it wasn't a Canadian dude, or at least not from what I could hear in the video. I just did the voice, and I just wanted to make him sound like kind of a dude bro, but then like he's got like subtle bits of Canadian in there, and that just it didn't come out like consciously. It just kind of was there when I did that voice.
No, Jerry. That part lives in my head rent free. I'm sorry.
No, Jerry, you're wrong and you're disappointing yourself. All right, guys, Jerry is wrong. Moving on to the next one.
Oh my god, guys, the Lego Sonic is now in the game.
The Lego skins were rotated in. Fucking rumor number 12. Knuckles is dumbass. Okay, guys, so as you can see here, Knuckles' expression clearly says that he's a dumbass. Because as we all know, judging people by their looks, obviously not. But, uh, all right. It's been over 5.5 hours now. I have to get something to eat. Or
Get
else Trip
food.
contends that Bible Man will be mad at me. And
Yeah.
we wouldn't want that. So, uh, I will edit this stream down. Uh, because fuck's sake, there's just a lot of me bitching and moaning. Nothing getting done. But uh, Q&A was fun. And genuinely, it was nice to sit down and have uh, some talks with you guys, and generally enjoy each other's presence and whatnot. Uh, so yeah, I I apologize for the bitching and complaining. It- but I thank you all for your understanding. 'Cause, 'cause, like, some of that stuff, oh man, it was frustrating. But, we're finished now. No more story content for Sonic Frontiers. Whenever I do return to it, it'll be New Game Plus. I'll do it on like medium difficulty just so that I don't have to do the shmup final boss again. Uh, and I'm probably gonna dumb down the graphics too because like there were moments in there. You know, I have it on high settings except for shadows. Uh, uh, but like you know, even running at 720p in a window, my computer will like you know, make noises at me when I'm at certain parts. It happened a couple times here, and I'm like, am I pushing my computer too hard? Uh, you know, so I'll probably dumb down the graphics a little bit, but you know, it's a good game, a fantastic game in terms of the base game. Uh, so you know, I don't have a problem playing it over again, but it'll probably be a little bit before that happens. Uh, the next stream, I'm not sure what it's gonna be. Uh, but I do have Sonic Lost World in my sights because that game is 10 years old this year. God, I feel old. Uh,
Oh,
we're gonna get to Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door, and what's more, we didn't do one in October or November here, so I think it's only fair that Rabbit Josh and I dedicate ourselves to finishing the game in December, however many streams it takes. You know, uh, so. Uh, you know, that's most likely to be next. And then of course on December 8th I've got KN coming in here. We're gonna do a double stream, and it's for the premiere of Shadows Confusion 2. I'll be playing. Excuse me. I'll be playing all of Shadow's levels, his boss fights, and probably even the kart races. Uh, before we get to the video in and of itself, and hopefully that's a fun time. So that's the immediate future of streaming, the tentative plan, as it were. So yeah, big thanks to Shadoukun for coming in and giving me accompaniment and encouragement as I was trying to go through that fucking Master King Coco trial. Trip, thank you for coming on in and bearing the bitching and complaining, but also having a nice discussion here as well.
you're welcome.
Speaking of gorilla noises, Donkey Kong 64, we actually owe that to you guys. So that's probably also
Oh
coming.
yeah. That's gotta happen soon. Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably also happening in December. So yeah. Uh, all right. But that's everything for now. And until next time, guys, I have been skull902.
I have been the trip.
Thank you for watching and have yourselves a wonderful day. Bye bye, everybody.
Now get out of here. Go get some pizza. Shay pops up saying "boo" right at the end.
Good boo,
Can't believe.
everybody.
Good boo.